Hello. Grunty wears massive bloomers under that repulsive dress of hers. She's also got this nasty pet dog whose name is Ripper. Who, Jack the Ripper? My sister sings in her own band, Grunty and the Broomstick Boys. They're awful. Okay, that's hilarious. But also awesome. I swore there was something over there. Dang it. Remember these facts well, because the fiery fate of which Grunty's sister is talking about is quite a ways away, and it's like at the very end of the game. And trust me, you're gonna want to memorize as many of these as possible. Whee! I'm a red feather! I help Kazooie fly when she knows how. Yep, that sounds great. And guess what? So is this. Right. There's one other thing worth mentioning, but first, there's another puzzle which we can solve right now. Sweet! We can open up the third world too. If you want to place all your pieces into the picture, just press the right trigger. And boom! Done! Wow! Opening up 2 worlds in one freaking video. Say hello to Bubble Gloop Swamp. Talk about a tongue twister. Bubble Gloop Swamp. A world which we will not be exploring for quite some time. First off, though, we do need to go to Treasure Trove Cove, which is the next world. And thankfully we've opened up that world quite a ways back. So that's sweet. One other thing I haven't mentioned yet is this stupid quest you should stop. You won't get to me at the top. Okay, is it me or am I one of the minority who actually enjoys Grunty's rhymes and find them pretty funny? No, seriously, I'm one of the very few. Are you one of the minority as well? Do you like Grunty's rhymes? Let me know in the comments section down below. Let's start a flame war, shall we? Not. Okay, enough joking around, let's head into Treasure Trove Cove. Ahoy there! This be Treasure Trove Cove. There be 2 moves for ye to be learned. Okay, sounds great. Say hello to the crab. The crab is not the measure crabs.
Snackers smell tasty thirsty just there.
Come on, please. Be careful when swimming in this world because Snackers is not exactly the friendliest of sharks.
Yippee! Snackers gets dessert too!
Dang it!
Lovely.
When swimming throughout most of these waters here in Treasure Trove Cove, Snackers will appear out of nowhere and be like,
Dinner! Sweet! I want dinner. I want it now.
So anyways, Treasure Trove Cove, along with a couple other worlds, you may notice that the display is kind of different between certain worlds. But first, before we talk about that, we need to talk to you. This is your big chance, chicken legs. It's time for you to fly. At last, it better be easy, Boggles. Simple enough even for you, bird brain. Just stand on the flying desk and press A. Here, 25 red feathers to help you into the air. See you! And with red feathers, you can carry up to a maximum of 50. Initially. Note that I said initially.
Oh there, me Captain Blubber, and I lost my treasure. My ship crashed.
Well, go find it then, blubber guts.
I can't swim. Can you help me, old sea hippo?
Sure, we'll find it for you. Simple enough. Let's go. Into the ship we go. Because I like plundering treasure. And ahoy there! I beat Blunder's treasure. Kind of vague if you ask me. Where am I? Okay. One thing worth noting is that Mumbo's transformations are more or less, you won't be able to find Mumbo in every single world in the game. You'll only be able to find him in certain worlds, and when you do find him, be sure to talk to him and see what transformations he has to offer. Because those transformations will come in real handy in order to clear certain objectives and collect Jiggies and other collectibles that you need to collect. But with that, we've collected all the treasure that we need to. Oddly enough, it's only like 2 stacks of gold. Like, what the F? Oh, there was one other thing I have to talk about, but before I do that, again, we need to give Blubbers back his treasure. His precious, precious treasure. There you go.
Me treasure! Thank you, me hearties. Take this route. I'm off to spend, spend, spend.
As saliva goes flying across the room. Okay, that clam is frozen in the air. That's awesome. Speaking of clams, don't let them hit you, because if you happen to get hit by a clam, then those clams will knock out some eggs and some red feathers. And you're going to need to scramble and get them back really quickly, otherwise the clam will eat them, and there will be no way to get them back after that. However, red feathers and eggs are very simple to collect, and they're plenty abundant, so that's nice. Oh, come on! Stop sliding around like freaking like you're on ice or something. That's just dumb. You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring.
Does Kazooie do it? My legs are tired.
Don't worry, the turkey does all the work. Simply stand on the shock jump disc and then press and hold A. Nice going, you've learned all the Cove's new moves. Sweet. Yeah, oddly enough, only 2 moves here. So that's sweet. I think Bowles told us that at the very start, so not really much of a surprise there. In order to use the shock springs, it's very simple to do. Just simply hold A when you're on the shock pad, and boom! Hold A until you're sent flying. Just don't release it too soon, otherwise you won't be able to execute the move at all. So once again, another easy Jiggy, but as I said earlier, it's only gonna get harder from here. One thing I'm going to note here is that I am going for a 100% playthrough of this game. So that means I'm going to be collecting every single note, every single Jiggy, and every collectible known to man here. And I'm going to try to show off as much as I can, including one big feature that was a part of the N64 version technically, but wasn't truly implemented until this version of the game. And that is the infamous Stop and Swap. What Stop and Swap is, you collect certain special items, and in the N64 version, you would essentially swap out Banjo Kazooie for Banjo Tooie, and around that time frame, that'll be when you can get your hands on the particular items via Stop and Swap. However, with the Nintendo 64 getting a hardware revision, the time needed to execute the Stop and Swap technique became impossible. To fly higher, you're you'll need some red feathers. Press A to use one, but remember that B can only carry 50. You can also turn sharply while in the air by pressing the right or left bumper. That golden treasure wasn't for me! Now, harder still the game will be. Indeed. You keep telling yourself that.
Ah, cheese and crackers. Just wait there.
If you couldn't tell by now, the humor in this game, I really love the humor. I truly, truly do. I find the humor in this game quite hilarious. I don't remember Bowles even mentioning the whole sharp turn thing in the N64 version. Maybe he mentioned it and I just can't remember for sure, but either way, turning sharply while flying is incredibly useful. Especially for navigating the certain places. Yeah. By the way, that, shoot, what am I trying to say? Jeez. There we go. Alright, Jiggy number 4. Oh, jeez. Hooray! I avoided fall damage altogether. And I missed something. Dang it. Speaking of fall damage, if you jump from too great of a height, you're going to take some serious fall damage. And depending on the height, it can kill you. Seriously, it can. So keep this in mind. However, if you're falling from a great height, there are a couple of things that you can do to help alleviate the pain or more or less save yourself from taking serious damage. If you're approaching the ground, depending on the height, if you use the Beak Bomber or just use Kazooie's double jump technique, which you can execute by pushing and holding the A button after the second press. So just push A twice to execute a double jump, hold it, and you'll be able to slow your descent. That much easier.
Hey, this Nipper speech. You find nothing without Nipper's help.
Help us then, crustacean thing.
Cheeky bird need feathers clipping.
Oh yeah? Just try it, shellhead. Very easy, boss.
You hurt Nipper. Make me mad.
Dang it!
Take that, big mouth bird.
Dang it! Damn it! Wait. There we go. Jeez. Talk about embarrassment of taking so much freaking unnecessary damage, but whatever. In order to replenish your energy, just simply collect honeycombs and bada bing bada boom, energy is restored. That easy. Here's a tip for you. If you're coming up against crabs, just simply use the Beak Bomber and bada bing bada boom. You'll get 2 honeycomb pieces as opposed to 1. And by the way, the crabs themselves take 2 hits to defeat. Just simply roll into them twice after hitting them once. Bleh. Hit them once, they'll flip over. Hit them again, and they'll be defeated. And for some reason, they explode. Whether you're doing the Beak Bomber or just simply rolling into them. What's up with the brutality here? Seriously, what the F? Hello? Me leaky, no good for water. Can bear block hole with pebble? Sure. So long as I can execute the move properly. Leaky patched up now. Empty water for bear. And boom. Boom goes the dynamite. And with that, that'll drain the water around the castle floor. And I don't know if the water stays down in the Xbox 360 version, but I know it definitely doesn't here. I mean, in the... bleh. Solve my puzzle and win the prize. Simple enough. Okay. In order to solve this puzzle, just enter the name Banjo Kazooie on the sandcastle. Whoops. You have to enter them in the right order. If you don't, well then, you're screwed. Banjo. By the way, you have a time limit to enter this. If you happen to run out of time in this, I really don't know what happens. K-A-Z. Okay, I need a Z. Where's the Z? Dang it, where is the Z? Ah, there it is. Entering this puzzle is not too bad at all. It's just trying to find the letters. That's just another endeavor altogether. And boom. The gates open to reveal your prize. But first, I'll cut you down to size. Who are you, Gruntilda the crab? And die. By the way, that particular crab takes 3 hits normally, but it only takes 2 beak bombers in order to defeat it. And either way you defeat it, you only get 1 honeycomb piece, so keep this in mind. Sweet. And that makes 6 out of 10. Alright, 4 more to go. Let's do this. Let's keep going. Once you complete the puzzle, then you can re-enter the sandcastle and easily... and you can do stuff there. What kind of stuff exactly? Well, it depends on your taste. Coffee?
Vince, I'll be right over.
The shark reminds me of Gruntilda. I wonder if it's one of Gruntilda's creations. I don't think so. I don't think Gruntilda has that kind of power. And again, I may just be insane. Oh! Oh dear. Ooh, nice snacks for Yum Yum. How about no? Man, talk about annoyance. Nice. Okay. Next thing I'm going to talk about is my experiences with this game. All of my experiences have been really, really good. I mean, why wouldn't it be? And with the release of the Xbox Live Arcade / Xbox 360 version of the game, it makes things even better.
Follow the clues if you're looking for gold.
Okay, sounds simple enough. Okay. How about a save? Also, over here is a secret that kind of eluded me for quite some time, especially when I was younger. Oh, yeah, the water. Close one. Okay. This particular secret here is more or less jiggy. I was thinking this led to a honeycomb piece. Then again, I think it's in the water somewhere. And I just slipped it. Oh, great. Okay.
Lovely.
Thankfully, after the shark bites you and damages you, it'll back off a little bit, giving you some time to recover.
Lovely. Okay.
For some reason, the shark doesn't instantaneously kill you or maul you, which is weird.